Why hello everybody, my name's Spencer, also known as ScreenSpeak, and thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Beyond the Screen. This is my podcast where I'm talking about movies and my life. That's pretty much the intro I want to go off of. And yeah, it's you know, I already said in episode 1 that why I'm doing this podcast. If you want to go back, watch. I got 2 episodes out already, and episode 2, I didn't have my glasses. Now my glasses are back. I have my glasses in the Beetlejuice. I returned to my glasses in the Beetlejuice review. So yeah, I'm back today, and like I said, in my initial podcast, my early days of podcasting, my It's Raining Studs podcast, as it was called, my Lego podcast. It was my Lego in my life. And I talk about video games here and there, and I talk about other things. And I really got mad, frustrated. It wasn't really mad, but out of style. Kind of not burnout to YouTube and making videos, but burnout of what I really wanted to talk about. And like this is why I'm doing this. And here in my college days and my college years, I wanted to, you know, branch off, do more things. And, you know, funny enough, I'm sitting in my dorm, but that's okay. I'm talking about things that I enjoy more than just Lego. Alright, more topics to talk about than just Lego. I felt like I was just talking about sets and minifigures. I'm like, okay, this is boring. Anyway, what do we got to talk about today? So I'm going to kick things off here with some info on things here. So I'm really enjoying, like, what I'm not doing right now, but I got friends over there. I got some roommates, suite mates. May or may not be in videos. I'll have friends coming here later next month to go see Venom. Might talk about Venom in this video. Don't know how long in this episode. Don't know how long we'll get. I'm definitely excited that they'll come and see Venom. I might vlog my group, my pop culture nerd group that I go to on Mondays. It used to be Wednesdays, now it's Mondays. We go see movies, or not go see movies, talk about like nerdy things like movies, TV, anime. I'm not big into anime, but we talk about anime, you know, video games, other things, pop culture related, nerdy, and we're gonna go see Wild Robot. Hopefully I can vlog with them if I'll ask them if they want to be in my vlog, because they know I have a YouTube channel and they think it's really cool. So I'll ask them that, and then a couple of my friends from home and are gonna go see Venom, as well as the group. So I'm gonna invite them to go see it with my group. So stay tuned for that. So that's going well. I got some friends here. I mean, like I said, roommates, a few roommates that I have gotten to know very well, and my classes are going well. I had if you haven't checked it already, go to my Instagram page. I got 1 video up as of right now for my video class that I created called A Day in the Life, and I highly recommend you go and watch it. I'm gonna upload another one that, you know, it's not strictly really age appropriate for the content that's in it. But what we did is we did like an interview segment. I'm in it. I acted, pretend it was as an act. I don't really want to be an actor, but I had decided, you know what? Let me give this a shot. Let me do this. So I did it, and I don't know the grade yet. I just literally worked on it today, as the day of this recording. So I'm going to. I worked on that in Premiere. By the way, if you don't know, I'm using Premiere Pro. I'm using Premiere Pro for my editing video class, and then okay, sorry. I had a little train of thought in my head as I was having the conversation. And I've also used in my other classes Photoshop for photography, and what was it, Illustrator and effects. No, I have not used After Effects. I've used, oh crap, what's the red one called? InDesign. I've used InDesign, but I haven't used After Effects yet. I think After Effects is the one, like they you know, I'm learning Premiere and video. But After Effects, I don't know if I'll be using that in this video class or not, because this is my second video class, and I don't know if if we'll be using that or not, if we'll have that like later down the line in another year. And frankly, I wish I could use After Effects. I'm kind of getting like to the point where I'm like, can I please do that? Like, nah, but I'm using Adobe for the program, and this one class we're not even using Adobe, and it's not like I'm like, give me Adobe, give me, like I told my friends today, I was like, give me what I paid for. I'm not even using Adobe, which is what I paid here to come for. And I'm like, oh, whatever. So, well, I'll find out like more about what the class is. I'm enjoying what's going on. I just wish the one class I'm in used Adobe, the software I was supposed to use. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I'm uploading the video class. I'm really excited about. I've been excited about. I really enjoy it. So be sure to check out my Instagram page for more videos. I'm not uploading them to YouTube because they're not really videos that I'm sure, like, they're stuff that is fun. It's not illegal to put on YouTube by any stretch of the imagination. It's just not content that I really want on my YouTube channel, and that's why it goes to my Instagram. And if you're not subscribed, if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing, you mediocre savages? Get over there and follow me. If you're not, just unsubscribe to my channel. Don't really do that. I'm just making a joke. So, yeah, I just want you to be aware of that. Just, you know, that's the stuff's over there. Not over here. Boo-hoo. Go cry in your mom's basement. No, I don't really do that because I'm not telling you what to do. And never mind. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about classes. I could go on, but I don't really want to ramble and be a broken record. Alright, so kicking off things with movie-related news. I kind of did this out of order. It doesn't really mean if that's out of order. But I have a topic later I want to get to about 2023 versus 2024. But I really want to talk about this. The uproar that has gone on. I hadn't talked about this because I think this happened like very recent, very like shortly after I put out episode 2 of Behind the Screen, and it's related to specifically the Minecraft trailer. Not related to, but exactly the Minecraft trailer. And I have to be upfront, totally honest with you. I don't know. I haven't asked my roommates yet. I want to ask them soon rather than later. I asked my friends afterwards. My friends that I went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine. I said, so what do you think of the Minecraft trailer? Because my one friend who went and saw the Deadpool is bigger than Minecraft. And I said, so what? My one friend that once saw I went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine is bigger than Minecraft. So I asked him, what do you think of the trailer? And all three of them that went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine were like, and I'm like, that's fair. The entire internet's is just all in an uproar. Me, myself, including one of my friends in my pop culture nerd group, we are both absolutely excited for this movie. And I'll tell you as to why. I have a reason. I have a damn good reason. It's because I know some of the stuff looks terrible, but that doesn't mean I won't have fun with this movie. I'm not an avid gamer. I'm not an avid Minecraft person. I would much rather play Minecraft than I would Fortnite. But hang on a minute. You mean to tell me that trailer wasn't fun? The movie doesn't look fun? Okay, so it looks a little cheesy. Like, yes, it doesn't... Because, like, let me put it in this perspective. Alright, so you want it to look like the game, but does that mean that sheep has to look realistic? It's a freaking video game. I don't know, that's what boggles my mind. But hang on. Another thing. Many people, because we got Jack Black as Steve. Alright, so it doesn't look like the cartoon, the game standards. It's fine. Another thing is that even if he did... sorry. Jack Black was in Jumanji as a character, as a video game avatar. People are comparing this to Jumanji. I get it. I'm doing the same thing. I'm saying, okay, so these humans are transported into the game like Jumanji. Like a video game world. I'm thinking it could have the same fun like Jumanji. I'm still looking forward to that next Jumanji movie whenever it's coming, like the animals are coming into the real world. But I'm looking forward to this Minecraft movie for that reason. Now, I don't know what the story's going to be. I don't know why Jack Black isn't, it looks like this and he's stuck in the game. Like, what's the reason behind that? But I'm so looking forward to this. Funny enough, hear me out. Like, you can go crazy all you want. Be like, why are you so excited? But let me say something else. It's going on my top 10 most anticipated films of next year. I'm sorry. It really is. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm saying it's going to automatically be in my top 10 favorite films of the year, like best films of the year. Because that's not what it means at all. It just means I'm anticipating the movie. And I know some people would say, oh, it's not going to be on my most anticipated. It's going to suck. Okay, yeah, you have the right to think that. But I haven't seen the movie yet. So I'm anticipating it, going to see this. Just like I had Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny at my number 2 most anticipated movie of 2023, and that was complete garbage. $300 million down the dang drain because they didn't know how to do Indiana Jones Legacy after the 4th whatever movie that was. So I don't know. I feel really bad. And I had Beetlejuice 2 at my second most anticipated movie of the year this year, and it lived up to the hype. It's not on my. It's not going to be on my top 10 most anticipated. It's not going to be on my top 10 most best movies of 2024. I can tell you that much right now. But it still was a great Beetlejuice sequel. So we're sitting pretty. So just with that to say, I'm very excited for the Minecraft movie, and it like let me say this: it can go various ways. But I'm really hoping that it doesn't go, because, you know, people are saying that, they need to change it just like they did Sonic, and I'm like going, it's fine. Like, I know it doesn't look the best, but it's fine. Give it a chance. People are like, oh, they're crying. You know what you can cry at? You can go cry at the Acolyte. You know, you shouldn't be crying at gay people, but just stop crying about Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Anyway, I really hope it's not another Emoji movie, because if it is, I'll be really sad. I'll be sad, and you know it's sad when I'm sad. But yeah, I am really interested. I don't think it's going to be another Lego movie, but I hope it's not another Emoji movie. That's what I'm saying. So from there, I don't know. I'll just go in order of my notes. I really don't care. So 2025 movies. I'm really excited. Like I just said, I'm really excited. I'm interested in the Minecraft movie, so that was a good segue to go into. I think this is perfect. So, 2025 has some interesting movies, and I can't wait for the end of the year to make my top 10 best films, my honorable mentions video of other movies I like this year, as well as my most anticipated for next year. So, top 10. But January, my God. I have never been more excited for a January, a month of movies like January. Okay, so August 2024, we had, you know, August is kind of like this month where, like, it's the end of the summer, kids are kind of going back to school soon, and, well, we're just going to put out, like, one really good movie and then just a couple mediocre movies. Alright, that's fine. So, I'm fine with it. January is also known as to be the month where they just put out a lot of crappy movies. Like, not even like, oh yeah, that was good. Okay, yeah, that was kind of good. I mean, like, The Beekeeper this year was kind of good. I mean, was fun, but it wasn't like, you have to watch this. My parents watched it, and they agreed with me. Like, yeah, it was fun. It was Jason Statham, who they haven't really watched a lot of his movies, but that's fine. Then we get Night Swim. I don't know what that was. I never saw it. I saw the trailer and was like, oh. And then it was like, oh, that was dumpster fire. And then we get Mean Girls. Was that in January or February? I want to say, yeah, it was January. That was, yeah. I watched that with my friends here, spring semester. I liked it. I never saw the 2004 version, the year I was born. That came out the year I was born. But I'm like, I had fun with that second Mean Girl. Not second, but redone, new version of Mean Girls. And then we get, I mean, that was all movies I can think of. There's like the Book of Clarence, I think, in January as well. Alright, whatever. I don't care about religious movies. But then, but for January 2025, there's like I think it's 5 movies that really are interesting to me. And when I say interesting, I'm not just saying like, alright, the concept kind of sounds cool. No. I'm talking like could be legit big hits. And I'm putting big hits in quotes because like these are things that I would never think to be January. I would think that like they'd be later. Like any of them not in January. And let me tell you, I'm going to start off with like in no particular order, but again like one like starting off with like ones I would like I'm going to stop at the least interested to most interested. Wolfman, it's like a monster movie that looks really good, but again that's my least interested of the 5. Dogman, it's an animated movie by DreamWorks that I think DreamWorks has been pissed after Puss in Boots: The Last Wish until Kung Fu Panda 4, and then Wild Robot's coming out, and then Dogman. Now, Dogman looks like a new version of Captain Underpants because it's the same style of the book, and it looks really, really fun. So I'm hoping it can be a great kids movie in January. Again, not a January movie that I thought would be in January. How many times can you say January in one sentence? Good question. Number 3 is Paddington in Peru, which again, they're putting it out in the UK in this November, but I can't wait to see it next January. Again, it's a January movie in the US. Number 4 is there's a 4th one. I'm already forgetting what it was. There were 5 movies. Oh, a Guy Ritchie film with Henry Cavill and Jake Gyllenhaal. Can't wait for that because I love Guy Ritchie. He did a whole did a whole slew of like binge watching of his movies this June or this summer. Can't wait for that. Then we get my most anticipated. It's gonna be on my top 10 most anticipated year of the list. I just said that wrong. My top 10 most anticipated movies of next year, which is Mickey 17. We got the full trailer for it, the first trailer for it, earlier this week or last week, depending on when the video comes out. Oh man, it looks so damn good. So excited. And this January is going to be great. I think Dogman and Mickey 17 both come out January 31st. Oh, this January is going to be so good. And I'm telling you, this kind of goes back to a later topic I want to discuss. I might just say it now. Go see movies, please, please go see movies. If I have to beg you so much to just like for this January, like I don't know what's going on. Like I understand. Like here's my thought process here. Is I'm sure most of these movies were supposed to come out earlier and they got pushed. Like Mickey 17 was supposed to come out this year and it got pushed. But this is a movie where I go, okay, this could be a March movie, this could be a summer blockbuster, this could be any other time of the year. But they put it out in January, and I'm going, okay, you normally dump movies in January for like, isn't that really good? Like kids are going back to school in January, like after Christmas break, like, But in freaking January, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we gotta wait and see, but I've never been more excited to see five movies in January ever. This time of the year. Calling it the most wonderful time of the year because it'll be the most wonderful time of the year. So I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. I'm pumped up, so I'll reiterate, go to the movies at the end. I don't know, because like, I don't know, I'll just say it again. Go see movies because I've been hearing a lot, like in my pop culture class right now, and John Campea on YouTube. I love John Campea, but he's talking about how like he made a video recently about like AMC and doing dumb things, and I'm like, yeah, I get it, but I just love going to movie theaters, and I really hope that they don't die out. And my pop culture teacher just like isn't a big fan of the superhero genre, and I'm like, I get it, but you don't have to sound like such a low downer and stuff. And I'm like, they're fun. Like I like superhero movies, and I like big not corporate. I meant like stylized movies, like from good directors and stuff. So I like watching it all. But I know people aren't going to movies as much, but I like supporting movies, and I have friends that like going to the movies. So really, to me, it's like as long as I'm happy and I get to go with friends, I'm happy. So I don't know. It's just come on. Not everybody has to be so sad. Like the movies are dying, and Marvel sucks. And I don't know. Just come on. Be such a jerk. So it's my point of view is go see movies, and if you don't like movies, that's fine. I'm not telling you to go. Like if you don't like movies, don't go. Like I don't like reading. I like movies, but it's not like I'm never gonna buy a book again. I don't know. It's just. I mean, and you could say like you could make that perfectly clear. Like, oh, does that mean like does that mean that if say that books are dying that I'm not gonna go buy a book? Like I don't know. There is like a little thing going on. Like for people could make the same argument about books. I don't know. But I don't think that books are dying. I mean, I know there's a big market for them because like people still read, so people are just complaining that movie theater's dying. Yeah, because you're not doing your part on going to watch. I don't know. I know they're expensive, but lots of things are expensive, like Lego. That's why I stopped buying Lego, because they were expensive. So I don't know what you want me to say. Just go watch them, support it. You people. Not what I meant, you people, but you know what I meant. Go watch it, people. So that's what I meant. Alright, so the last topic for the day is going to be 2023 versus battle, big battle, fall movies. Alright, so what do I mean by versus? Well, last year, like, this is so random and arbitrary, but I wanted to talk about it because this is how I feel, and I want to see how you feel. I'm probably going to get nothing, but let me know in the comments below what you think. So, there's something going around in my own head that fall of 2024 movie season has a lot of better stuff than fall of 2023 season. In general, there's just been a lot of great movies this year. I mean, there were a lot. I liked the movies last year as well. Speaking of that, I have to watch The Boy and the Heron is now on HBO Max, so I gotta watch that at some point. It's one of those movies, like, I'm not a big anime person, but it's one of those movies where I have to go and watch it because it has a unique voice cast. More specifically, not towards the main chunk. Like, there's like some anime or Chinese. I don't know what their voices. Asian, Japanese, Chinese people. I think it's Japanese because that's what Japan anime. So, and there's like Willem Dafoe, Dave Bautista, I think in there, some unique voices in there as well. So I want to watch that. But fall of 2023, there were like 2 movies last year. I went to see Killers of the Flower Moon and The Marvels in theaters, and then I watched like there was Saw 10 that came out, and then there was The Exorcist Believer that was really bad. But Saw 10 I haven't watched yet because I haven't watched the original Saw. I want to watch the original Saw and none of the others because I've heard a lot of them are bad. So I want to watch the first Saw, and then I want to watch Saw 10. So that's what I'm going to do, hopefully this Halloween season, this fall season. But this 2024 we got... Now, let me elaborate. I've already talked about it on episode 2, but this fall, even though the ones I'm not seeing, I still think that they're significantly better than last fall. Last fall we had Wish, and there was Migration that was okay. But we got something... I mean, the Wonka was fine. But, like, we got Joker 2, Gladiator, Moana 2, Wicked. We already had Beetlejuice, was great, better than anything last fall. We got Venom 3. I can't wait for Venom 3. It looks so good, so much fun. Wild Robot, I'm going to see this here. I'm going to go see the Wild Robot here soon. Nosferatu this Christmas. Mufasa. Nobody's asking for it, but still, I actually think that Mufasa looks way better than anything last fall. I mean, Killers of the Flower Moon was great, but Mufasa does have an audience on that. And then Sonic the Hedgehog 3. A lot of those really good. So I'm really curious. And you're forgetting all the good horror movies coming out. Smile 2. There's a Speak No Evil movie that just came out. Terrifier 3 looks so good. And a couple other horror films. I cannot wait. Like, this fall/winter season looks so good compared to last fall. And it kind of goes back to the thing I said about January movies. I'm sure that a lot of these movies were supposed to come out like 2023, earlier, like, you know, before we had the whole COVID pandemic. So they're all coming out now. And I cannot wait to see, like, what does well, what doesn't, vice versa. So I am so excited. And that's just me. That's just me. By the way, go see movies. Anyway, I don't want to be a broken record. That's everything I have to talk about today. I didn't say there was going to be something else I was going to talk about. I don't even know because I didn't put it in my notes. There's also supposed to be something where I think this is totally BS, but so I was playing. By the way, I think this story. There was something else I was going to talk about. This story is totally BS, but I was playing earlier this week. I was playing Mario Kart. We had some like gaming activity day going on. And I was playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with my friends, and then I played Spider-Man on Nintendo Switch, and I was playing Spider-Man 2, game I really want on my friend's PlayStation 5, and playing with Venom and finding Kraven, a great game. And I said, you know, I heard that in Spider-Man 4, Tom Holland Spider-Man 4, they're scrapping the Daredevil and Tom Holland team up because, you know, Daredevil was in that in No Way Home, and I go, which would be a great, like, street-level thing, and John Campea debunked that, saying, no, they're not going to do that because he's a TV character. To Tom Holland and Tom Hardy's Venom teaming up. And I go, I also think that's stupid. Like, I don't think that will happen. John Campea also said this, because I'm like, and I agree with him, I'm like, they're not going to do that. Like, there's no way that, you know, that universe could team up. I know that Tom Hardy's Venom traveled, but he's already back in his universe, and they're not going to do that again. They're not going to travel universes. They shouldn't do that. They should leave it. So, Tom Holland has that little symbiote, and in the comics, Flash Thompson becomes Agent Venom. They could do something with that. I don't think that they'll do that, but if they want to do anything with the symbiote, that's the route they should go. And I don't know. I think that they should make Ned a villain. if they wanted to. I don't know. So, I don't know where we're going. By the way, I also watched Agatha and the Penguin. I'll be reviewing those once all the episodes are out. I'm not particularly fond, like, I'm fine reviewing, I'm fine talking about them. Like, I'd be more than happy to talk about them here on a podcast, but I generally want to talk about other news stories and things that happen and things that I come up with. So, yeah. If you hear noise in the background, I apologize. But anyway, yeah, that's just me. So I'll be reviewing those. By the way, Agatha's great. It's great continuation with the Agatha character from WandaVision. Great spooky witchy nature. Love the Penguin. It's very hardcore. Be sure I kind of made some posts on Instagram about how I feel about them initially, and then I'll be reviewing them after all the episodes are out. Penguin feels like, much like The Sopranos, a very like grounded. What's it called? Oh, there's a word I'm looking for, and like Godfather type show. So yeah, it's not like it's a comic book show, but it's not like a superhero, superpowered fighting. Like there's not fighting, but there's like chases. There's a heist. So I'd give it a chance if you like that. If you like gritty, but if you don't like gritty, then don't watch it. So I'm liking both shows that are out right now. I can't wait for Harley Quinn season 5 to come out soon, later this November, and Arcane season 2. I got a poster up there. So anyway, I'm really done talking here. Thank you so much for watching episode 3 of Beyond the Screen. I'm glad I'm doing this. It's fun to do, and I can't wait for more things to come out of this fall semester. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, Lego Dude 11. I said it again. I said it again. I did it again. It's fun to say. It's catchy. I did it. Subscribe to the channel Screen Speak. If you're wondering what that is, you probably haven't forgotten, but you're probably forgotten. Subscribe to the channel Screen Speak, which I already put this stuff up. But don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me over at Boba Fett Jedi Master. There's a gnat. There's been a gnat. Get out of here, gnat. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me at Boba Fett Jedi Master. Links down below. Be sure to stay up to date on when I have episodes of this podcast coming out. Stay tuned for more reviews, vlogs, and much more here on the channel. Subscribe. And as always, don't forget to keep calm. And watch the screen. Peace out, everyone. Bye.